So when I slapped him, he stood back a little bit. It's like I sobered that nigga up when I slapped him. We come here in Glow Baby, and that is on motherfucking period. Bitch, I am back with another motherfucking story time about how I had to slap the piss out this nigga. Excuse my language, but he had me fucked up. So let's talk about it. Before we get into this story time, do not forget to like, comment, and motherfucking subscribe to my channel. So this had to be 2 years ago. 2 years ago. So this is fairly fresh, bitch. So someone asked me to go to their class reunion with them. Okay? They was like, yo, I want you to go to the class reunion with me, right? So we're gonna give this person a name. Okay? We're gonna give her a name, and we're gonna get this nigga a name. So we're gonna call her B. Okay, because B asked me. We're gonna call her B. We're gonna call that nigga No Good. We gonna call him No Good because that's exactly what he was. No motherfucking good. So I went, got me a cute little dress, got me some heels, put my little cute wig on, did my makeup. You know, I was looking like a big bitch, you know, that night. So I had been prepping for this class reunion because she told me, she was like, you know, I want you to look good. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm gonna do that regardless.
Oh, I'm gonna do that anyway. I'm gonna do that anyway because that's how I am.
So let's get to the night where I had to slap somebody. Yes, I had to put my hands on somebody's child for not keeping they dirty ass lips to themselves. Yes, lips, bitch. We get to the building, right? And it is packed. All you see is cars. So they ended up having a class reunion at the school that she attended, right? In Shreveport. So we ended up going in, and everybody, it's like when we walked through the door, it just seemed like everybody was looking at us or whatever. So some people that she knew instantly ran up to her. They're speaking to me. Everybody is pretty open and friendly. Now, y'all, a lot of y'all don't know me personally, but 9 times out of 10, if you meet me, you're not really going to get this bubbly person. It's like I'm not extroverted, but I'm not completely introverted. I'm ambivert. So it really just depends on the mood, what you're gonna get from me. Because I don't know anybody and I'm in a different environment, I'm probably, and definitely was this night, most 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be introverted. So I'm really gonna be to myself. I'm really shy, I'm really quiet. And that's just because I'm observing everybody around me and I'm just trying to kind of find comfort in that, right? So I'm speaking to everybody, but I'm not really like, I'm just kind of like, oh, hey, you know, and that's just not me trying to be mean or anything. It's just not my personality. So we sit at a table because they had tables, they had food, and where they had the class reunion, it was in the gym in the school. So when you walk through the doors, you know, they got the table of food, they got the tables with the things on top of the tables. They got little decorations everywhere. They got a little booth where you can go take pictures and shit. They got a whole dance floor, DJ, all that, girl. Like, it was lit as fuck. I ain't gonna hold you. But most of the night, I was really kind of sitting down to myself. So let me tell y'all about the situation, and y'all gonna feel where I'm coming from. We get in there. She's talking to people that she knows. So she ended up, was finna go. She was like, baby, you want to come with me? I was like, no, you can go by yourself. Can you just bring me some fruit? Okay, because I'm vegan, right? So it's a lot of stuff I can't eat that they had. Baby, just give me some damn fruit. Bring me some fruit over here. She was like, okay. She's over there mingling with her people. I'm just sitting at the table by myself. She goes to give me the fruit and then she goes back. So most of the night, she's not even with me. She's kind of like floating around, talking to people, having a good time, and I'm just sitting over there by myself. Now, I know what y'all thinking. If I was her, I would have made you come. I was very persistent in letting her know I did not want to do that. And I know it's like you going to a class reunion to have a good time. Why just sit down? I don't know. It was like I just wasn't feeling it, y'all. And I was like, damn, maybe if I had some alcohol. And they did have some liquor. So I had told, I was like, yo, can you give me something to drink just to loosen me up so I could, you know, go and have a good time. And so let's talk about the incident. So now I'm feeling a little buzz, and I do kind of want to have a good time. She's all the way over, like to the left, and I'm all the way over here in the corner at the table by myself. So one of her good friends that she went to school with, that she was best friends with in school, ended up leaving her stuff there. She was like, "Hey, well, can you watch the stuff?" I was like, "Yeah," because my stuff was there, their stuff was there. So I was like, "Sure." So I just ended up sitting there. Well, this nigga out of nowhere comes and he sits down. No, I'm lying. He said, "Hey, can I sit here?" I said, "Sure." And there was a part of me that was like, "Nigga, no, all these tables and you want to bring your ass over here." But I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't even gonna hold you. I told the nigga, "Yeah, you can sit down." So he was like, "Oh, you're a Pisces," and I'm like, "How the fuck this nigga know I'm a Pisces?" And I had forgot I had wore my Pisces chain on my neck. So he was like, "Yeah, my sister a Pisces." I said, "Oh, really?" He was like, "Yeah." So when me and him started having conversation, I wasn't trying to be an asshole, and I felt like his intentions wasn't on that type of time. Like it just seemed like he was being very friendly. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, he's just being cool. No good, because that's the name we gave him. So no good started like sparking a conversation with me. He like, "Yeah, whatever." He was like, "Where you from?" I was like, "I'm from Coshada." He said that his family was from St. Thomas. Like his family's Caribbean. So I was like, "Oh, okay, I know somebody that's from somewhere near there," which I do. So I was kind of telling him that, like, "Oh yeah, like I know somebody that's from near there. That I know a few people, actually. I know two." But I just told him I knew that one person that kind of stayed. I can't even think of where she's from right now, but she I remember her telling me about St. Thomas, so that's what made it spark in my mind. But he was telling me he was a Gemini. And let me tell y'all something. Gemini men, they always on some shit. I don't know what that is. Gemini men and me don't click because I feel like they always come at me crazy. Like, it's like they be wanting me so boldly and they'll cross boundaries to try to get it. And it's like, that's not what the fucking tea. Like, I don't like that shit. Because I told y'all about the last Gemini situation that I had. This is another fucking Gemini, and it's a whole nother fucking Gemini situation that I'm going to talk about in the future. So, like I said, he told me he was a Gemini, whatever the case may be. And then he started running it with me. He was like, "I'm here at this class reunion, and, my cousin's over there having her good time. I really don't want to be here." So now I feel like, damn, me and this nigga on the same page, because as much as I thought I wanted to come, I really don't want to be here either. He was like, my girlfriend or whatever, she broke up with me. I was like, "Oh, that sucks." He was like, "Yeah, she cheated on me." I said, "Well, damn. I'm sorry to hear that. 10 minutes later, that nigga just started rambling. He started telling me his whole life. I'm not even like saying nothing now. He's just going. Like telling me where he grew up and how he ended up being in Louisiana, his family, how they don't really support him. This nigga started giving me his whole life story, bitch. I was like, how you? And bitch, I'm over there just crickets. I'm just looking like, the fuck? Okay. So he finally, I think he probably got the gist. I didn't want to talk. So he ended up, he was like, "All right, I'm gonna holler at you." I was like, "Okay." So when he got up and left, bitch, I did a whole breath. I was like, "Oh shit." I'm so glad this nigga gone. Because god damn, he was talking my fucking ear off. That's crazy as hell. So let's get into when the shit really, really, really got real, real. He had got up and left or whatever. So now I'm still there by myself. The person that I came with has not been back over there. I think they came over there while he was talking, but they like put something down and they ended up leaving. So I'm there alone. I'm just sitting over there by my damn self. So about 15-20 minutes later, he ends up coming back, but he was fucking drunk. And somebody ever walked up on you and you smelled them and you ain't smelled nothing but motherfucking alcohol and you like, ooh. I'm thinking in my mind, nigga, you ain't been gone that long. How are you reaping a fucking liquor and you just left? Like, that's weird as hell. But he like slammed his hand on the table and he was like, "Hey." And I was like, "Hey." And so like I kind of backed up a little bit. He was like, "You so motherfucking beautiful." Like, I'll fucking take care of you. I was like, no, I'm here with somebody and I'm not even on that type of time. Like, I don't date men. So no, you're not gonna do anything with me. So I just was like respectful. I said, no, I'm really not for that. Like, I'm good on you. So he stands up at the table. So when he stood up, bitch, I did this and I kicked my heel off. Because something in my mind let me know this is about to go left. I don't know what it was. I feel like you could just feel when a situation about to fucking escalate. Because when he stood up on me, I'm thinking in my mind, okay, what if he feel rejected? He tried to put his hands on me. What if he grabs me? What if he tries to touch? It was just so many things going through my fucking mind. So, like I said, when he like stood up, I kind of like stood back and looked at the nigga like, fuck you standing up for? Kicked my shoe off. Do y'all know? Okay, so I told y'all I had told my date I told B to bring me some liquor. He knocked the liquor over because I was sipping on it. I really wasn't drinking it fast, right? He knocked the alcohol over because he was so drunk. Leaned in and tried to fucking kiss me, bitch. He tried to put his motherfucking lips on me. I pulled my motherfucking hand back so quick and I slapped the fuck out of him. And when I slapped him, like the ladies that was over there, they just kind of was looking. I think they were confused. So when I slapped him, he stood back a little bit. It's like I sobered that nigga up when I slapped him. Like, nigga, why would you try to put your fucking lips on me? You don't know me like that. It ain't never on that type of time. Don't ever play with me like that. Ever. Don't play with me like that. So, like I said, I slapped him, and I slapped him hard. When he leaned back, he giggled a little bit, which scared me. So when he giggled, I reached under the table and grabbed my heel. He was like, just like that. And then he just walked out the door like he left. So now I'm scared. What if he called somebody? Because, bitch, I'm from Louisiana, all right? Them hoes, people like to jump. They be on that type of time. What if he called somebody to try to fight me? He was there with his people. So what if he tell her, now I got to fight this hoe. I'm looking cute. I got to get out of my body for somebody to try to put their lips on me and they don't even fucking know me, weirdo. So it's so many things going through my mind. When he did this was around the time for me and B to go. So when B came over, I'm already on 10. I'm like, and you got me at this motherfucking place and this nigga trying to put his motherfucking lips on me. B is confused. She's like, wait, what? Like, what are you talking about? What's going on? I was like, he's trying to put his motherfucking lips on me. I'm not with this motherfucking shit because I'll tear this hoe down. So now I'm up here. I am up here. Bitch, I don't have any understanding. None. Zero. Zilch. I'm with it. I'm really with it. So she was like, what you mean? What's going on? What's going on? So I'm running it with her what didn't happen, right? So we ended up getting our stuff and we was finna leave. So I'm mad as fuck. I'm stepping in my heels. I'm talking shit. People are behind us. They're confused at what's going on. Bitch, I'm on one. And at this point, I don't care who hears me because I'm mad. She's trying to grab me like, yo, like, I'm sorry. And now I'm mad at her because, bitch, you done left me over here by my fucking self most of the goddamn night. And that's why this nigga thought he could come over here and be all in my damn face in the first place. Like, that's just how I felt or whatever. And so I'm walking fast. We get out to go to the car. This nigga is standing in front of his vehicle watching us walk to the car. He didn't say nothing. He didn't do nothing. He just watched. Y'all, I was so scared. It's like I was angry. I was with the shit, but I was scared. Because, like, what if he got a gun? What if he got people out there waiting on me? It was so much going through my fucking head, bitch. I was like, oh my God, like, this guy's going to try to hurt me. Like, I slapped him hard. And I want to say, too, like, of course, like, nothing happened, and I'm really grateful about that. Like, he just got in the car and ended up leaving with his cousin. I got in the car with her, and I just bawled crying. Bawled my fucking eyes out. And I think because I am such a vocal person, and I am such a firecracker, you know what I'm saying? That it was almost like I felt like, and I know he did, like when he crossed my boundaries, it's like it really sent me up one. And it made me think about like when I was younger and I experienced abuse. And it wasn't sexual abuse, it was physical abuse. Like I was abused. So I think whenever people cross boundaries for me, it is like a really touchy thing for me, because it was almost like I felt like I didn't have any control over the situation, and I just didn't know how it was gonna go. So when I started crying, it almost made me feel helpless. Like I just felt like, damn, this could have went anyway. I don't have no protection on me. I really felt alone in the moment because the person I was with was drinking and over there having a good time, and I really dealt with that shit by myself. So it just really made me feel vulnerable, and that shit sent me up one. Like I bawled my fucking eyes. I called one of my friends and cried to her, and I'm on the phone with her, running it with her about the shit that happened. I'm like, I can't believe this shit didn't happen to me. And she was like, do you want to come over? Like, we could watch TV and just talk or whatever. And I was like, no. Y'all. It was just crazy. Well, thank you guys for coming back to my channel. Don't forget to come back again and again and again. Which y'all have a great day.
If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl.